children's lives. Marcy Morrison, the author of Finding Your Passion, is here to help parents keep that passion alive. Because, this is really, really important, Marcy. Good morning, first of all.
Good morning.
Explain what you mean by this and exactly where does the passion go? What happens?
Well, I can speak from my own experience, too. I'm a mom of a 9- and a 6-year-old, so it's constantly keeping me in balance. And thank God I do this as a job because I have to walk my talk. So this is something, a consistent theme I see a lot with clients or when I do a speaking engagement. On Sunday, I spoke with the National Charity League to 30 14-year-olds and their moms.
Okay.
And it was really awesome. And, they had brought me in to talk about how do you find your passion and then create balance in your life. In doing that. And so we actually did this exercise, and this is what inspired me to come here today, that I realized that so many parents they're lost right now. What is it that they're passionate about? So we had them do this exercise. There's a graphic I think that's going to come up later. One side was, what are your passions and your things that you love to do?
Okay.
And what happened was I saw a lot of moms go,
whoa,
blank.
A lot of moms and a lot of parents end up living vicariously through their kids, right? Is that a bad thing? Because some parents would think that means that you're putting all your energy into your child and that's what you should do. But is that not the healthiest thing to do, maybe? Or what do you say?
Well, when we looked at the areas that are important in your life, of course, your kids are really important, and I think you definitely need to give 110% and enjoy their passion. And I know you have kids, too, so a lot of times it's been great. Sometimes you can actually discover a new passion. So, for example, I've learned how to play golf and do some martial arts because my kids wanted to do that, and I never did that. So in some ways that's good, but to absorb yourself 100% in your kid's life is not good.
It's not healthy,
No, it's not healthy.
And so you said, you picked up golf, and so how do you keep from projecting, for example, the things that you're into, that you're interested in, onto your kids?
Exactly.
That's another trick. Man, there's a lot to learn here.
It is a lot to learn. So I think it's a healthy balance. For example, this National Charity League I thought was great because this was moms and daughters working together to discover their passions together. But so one mom was really cute. She goes, I realized that being here today and really thinking about it, I love composting and organic farming. So she said, I never really thought of actually exploring that farther. And this is a mom that has 5 children.
Wow.
So she's basically the CEO of a small company. But she said, this has actually inspired me to create more time and space in my week to pursue that passion, whether that means getting an internship at the farmer's market or reading more books or taking time to explore that.
Let's go through some of the tips that you have for parents. Because number one, you say create a vision for yourself. Why is that important?
It's important to kind of think about life flies by fast, right?
Very
so these
quickly.
are moms with 14-year-old kids, right? Mine are 9 and 6. But I could see that tomorrow my son is going to be 14 if I don't take the time to think about what's really important to me and the parents that are out there. So the vision is really important because you have to stop, hit the pause button. What is the legacy that you want to leave here? What are the things that are important to you? So one mom expressed to me, I've been thinking about writing a book for years. Well, when are you going to start doing that? So create that vision. What does that book look like? How can you start with that first step?
It's difficult for parents to actually take that step, and you also say update the vision yearly to make sure you're updating yourself and plan your week according to the vision and celebrate. Oh, Marcy, celebrate your accomplishments. You deserve it, right?
Well, and I think as moms, too, we get kind of, and dads, in fairness to you, we get kind of on this autopilot that we're like, pick the kids up, do this, do that, and we're not taking the time. If you look back on your year, you probably have accomplished much more than you even imagined.
Quickly, I wanted to see if we could put up that wing that we were talking about, where there's like the 2 wings and it represents, and then you put yourself in the middle. Explain how that works.
Well, I use that as a tool, like I said, at National Charity League, and when I do other speaking engagements. It really is to create a space, an open space. The left-hand side, we looked at what is it that you love to do? What is the legacy that you want to leave? Really brainstorm on that. And some of that could be new passions, or some of that could be going back to things that you used to be passionate about.
It's important stuff, kind of keep ourselves centered a little bit. Marcy Morrison, the book is Finding Your Passion. Good information as always. Marcy, thanks for coming by. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
All right, Erica, over to you.
All right, thanks so much for that. Well, new details on Serena Williams'